Alright guys, a small video for you here. This is probably surprising you, like, the fuck? For any of you who've been following me for a long time, you know that I played Blacklight Retribution quite a long time ago. I actually created and played an account from 2012. Unfortunately, I have been quite inactive. I didn't play this game for a long time, actually, maybe, well, over a year I would say I didn't really play the game. The game's been updated, someone else has taken over the game and they've tried to improve it and do what they can. As you can see here, I have my character. I've got a compound bow just for a bit of fun. There are not too many weapons like this, you know, that are not guns basically. There are not too many weapons like that. But I thought that the first gameplay I will try to give you probably tomorrow. I cannot guarantee, but the next video I upload of this will be gameplay of this compound bow. I will try and do a bit of practicing off camera, try and get at least reasonably good, but don't expect anything too good because you know that I'm not too good with FPS shooters really, in all honesty. So, you know, instead of just making this boring and just saying that to you, I'll show you how I have my first setup. Now, I just logged into the game and I noticed things have changed quite a lot. My first setup is like this. It's basically the compound bow, standard scope, standard bag. Whew. Sorry guys, let's equip a tag. So, I mean, the tags, in most cases the tags are just a bit of fun. I don't really pay too much attention to them. I have quite a lot of tags. I think because I'm British I should probably use the tea bag, right? That sounds about right? Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I'm British I should probably have a tea bag. So there we go, I'll have a nice tea bag dangling from my compound bow. Anyway, moving on. So you will choose a primary weapon, you will choose a secondary weapon. As you can see, I chose the shotgun. You do have multiple options, but I chose the shotgun. You can spec it out how you want it here. Again, I can go into detail on this sort of stuff in another video. I just want to quickly show you what I've originally set myself up with. Then we will go to armor. Now armor, you have helmet, you have upper body, lower body, you have a trophy, and then you have camo skins that you can use. So as you can see, I got this helmet. It was a special helmet that you cannot get anymore, unfortunately, for most players. I have quite a few helmets. I have this one, I have skull patterned ones, different types. I have this golden one which is legendary, you know, it's just gold. I have a red one, I have a normal skull one. The skull looks pretty cool, as you can see. I will of course be using this one. There are a lot more options. Again, I can make another video on this another time. As you can see here, you can go with a standard more camouflaged version of the helmet that I do have. Mine is just slightly different. It's got, obviously it's a standard color. It also has like the viper fang sort of things. I like it. It looks fucking awesome. Whatever. Trophies, you earn a trophy when you reach, or at least when you used to reach level 40 you would earn a trophy. I assume that's the same now. I'm max level. I think max level is 100. I'm max level, so whatever. You also have one for being in the beta. I'm using that one of course. And then you have your armors and you have your leg pieces. You can go with different types. And there are other options in the store. So let's move on from armor. Then we've got gear. Now inside the gear section you have a couple of things. You have when you set up your armor, depending on what armor you choose, you will have a certain amount of gear slots that you can use. As you can see, I have 4 gear slots and a tactical gear slot. So I've chosen to use throwing knives in the first slot. This will give me a small knife. As you can see, it will give me 4 small knives. It actually shows 3 there, but if I remember correctly it throws 4. I could be wrong though, so let's just say it's 3 for now. It gives me these small knives and I can use them as a melee weapon if I right click, but the melee is not too strong on them. Or alternatively, like it says on the label, I can throw them and they do good damage. If I remember correctly, they one-hit medium units, but heavier armored units, they won't one-hit, of course. So pretty cool. I like them. It takes a little bit of practice to hit people, but when you do, it's very satisfying. You can also pick them back up again. They will stick into terrain and you can pick them back up again. HRV Blackout. Now again, this is something I will talk about in more detail in other videos. I don't want to get too detailed with this now. I don't want to make the video like 20-30 minutes long, because I know you won't watch 20-30 minutes of me talking. Grenade, and then an exploding tomahawk. Now you might think, why is an exploding tomahawk? Well, again, this is another throwing item. As you can see, it's equipped to the right side of me there, the throwing tomahawk. Sorry guys. You can use this as a melee, it's a very good melee. And again, you can throw this one, but this one acts a little bit differently. This one will stick into terrain. It will also stick into enemies. And then what you do is you get a trigger in your hand, and if you click, you will explode the tomahawk. So what you can do is you can put the exploding tomahawk on a piece of terrain, like a flag, like a capture point. You can stick it there. Then you can watch. When you see people go to the capture point, you can explode it and blow them up. Alternatively, you can stick it into somebody, they can run away going, fuck, he's not killed me, that's good. And you can just explode it and be satisfied that you blew this guy up who ran away from you. In the depot, now in the depot you can do multiple, you can set up things. I don't really change this too much. You earn CP inside the matches for getting kills and things, and then you can go to depots and you can pick up health refills, so you can heal yourself. You can pick up ammo refills, you can pick up a flamethrower, which is very good for destroying hard suits. You can also pick up an armor stinger, which again is doing very good damage to people, but also doing quite good damage to the armor suits. I will change my stuff over a little bit and show you. I usually personally like to go with a turret. So this will deploy a turret that you can use. It's pretty nice in my opinion. Secondary, I can go with a... As you can see guys, you can use a katana. So when you, for anyone who's into katanas, which I love them, I'm sure you guys do also, when you spawn this, you will run around with a huge katana and it's a one-hit kill. Pretty damn awesome. I like it. Maybe you guys will like it too. I'm actually going to leave the other items just standard because I don't want to spend cash, or I don't want to spend in-game currency. Now please understand, most, if not everything that is game-changing can be bought with in-game currency. This is not pay to win. Blacklight is not pay to win. Now, some people may argue and they may say that yes, you can buy things a lot quicker if you pay cash, and that's true, but you still can obtain everything through normal means. Now, as you can see with my character is standard. I can have taunts set up. I can also have an emblem. I just use this emblem, but I mean, you can make an emblem to whatever design you want. There's a lot that you can use automatically, and then you can also buy, as you can see, I can buy an animated logo if I want to, and things like that. There are a lot of things you can do here. The taunts are pretty simple. Voice packs again are pretty simple. You get a voice pack, you can usually unlock other voice packs. Announcer, again, you can unlock other announcers. Titles, and then your gender. Now, I don't think gender really matters. If I change to female, I don't think it really matters. So yeah, I mean, there we go, I'm now a female. If you're interested in that. What I will say is, just looking at it, the female does look very slender. Yeah, the female looks pretty slender. Now let's just check the male model a second. Yeah, well, I'll just use the male because, you know, I'm a dude, right? So whatever. you get these. You get to choose what you know. You can buy some. You also earn some. So I will use this one, Survivor of the Drought. Yeah. So awesome. I'll use beta tester actually. Yeah. Loadouts, like I said, you can make multiple loadouts, and then inside the game you can just change them. I've got 2 basic loadouts now. Well, I actually have other ones, but I haven't set those up. If you want to see more of this, I'm going to stop the video now because I'm probably boring you. If you want to see more Blacklight, if you want me to go over any specific things, or if you want to just see some gameplay of the game, please leave a like. Please, you know, share the video, watch the video. If this video gets good feedback from you guys, I will make more. It is simple. I only try to make videos that you guys like. You know, that's just the way it is. I will play this game. I will, you know, enjoy and do it. This game is free to play. I will leave the link to the game in the description so you can go over and see if you're eligible to play. Just as a note here, I'm currently on the US server. Because I played with some US guys when I originally played the game. I can play on Europe server, but it will not be this account, this exact account. It'll be another account. I am going to try to contact the support team and see if I can get my main account, this one, switched over to Europe, because then I can play on my own server in Europe, just the way it is. If you guys want to play, like I said, leave the link in the description. Free to play game, pretty damn fun. An interesting take on an FPS, and basically let's see how it goes. Thank you for watching, guys.